Darn turnovers took all the fun out of it. Jeez. Turned it over 100 times there, but they do turn people over a lot. You saw their athleticism there, but we didn't execute anything, dribble right to the corners, just weren't very disciplined.
Nate was the one who had said, hey, this tournament is a chance to set a foundation. And how much is he kind of walking the walk after talking the talk?
I thought his rebounding early really set a tone for us. I thought he really went after boards, and the points are great, but 13 rebounds, I thought 25 minutes is kind of his high for the year, and I thought he did a really good job.
Defensively, man, this is now back-to-back games, holding teams to basically 30%. Right? With a short rotation and without not just some of your better offensive players, some of your better defenders.
Waldo's done a really good job. Quincy, I thought, really took the challenge tonight. Taylor Hendricks is a really good player. There were NBA people here to see him, leading rebounder for their team, leading scorer. He had one field goal at half. I thought Quincy really took the challenge and did a tremendous job. We made some mistakes on Kelly, and he got to the rim a couple times, but took him a lot of shots to get his points. So, I thought our energy, our effort, this was a really good three-point shooting team. And, I watched them play Memphis, who's really athletic, and, played Houston tough. They've played some really athletic teams. So I was very concerned about their athleticism, but, our guys really flew around and showed a lot of effort. I thought the end of the first half, us hitting a couple buckets there and getting the lead, really gave us a boost. Quincy hitting the three there just kind of got our heads up, and because we hadn't hit many shots, and I think we scored 6 or 7 there to end the half, and kind of got our heads up a little bit.
You relied on Will so much early in the season. Keyshawn seems to be filling everyone out. Just how important is the minutes he's giving you on the ball?
No, he's done a really good job. 8 assists, and his turnovers all came late. But no, I thought he did a good job, and I thought defensively he did better than he's been doing. He's had some up and down games defensively. I mean, there's been some games where I've been really pleased and watched the film, and he's really locked in defensively. And then there's been other games where maybe his shot doesn't go or something, and he just loses his focus. But I thought he was really locked in defensively and did a pretty good job.
Speaking of shots going, this was a game where the threes weren't necessarily dropping for you that consistently. You still were able to produce offense, build a lead, and sustain it for the most part.
Yeah, no, we were 1 for 9. We rushed some early, and took some that, I think in the first half, if my math was right, we were 11 for 16 in the paint. I kept, throw it in there a little bit, inside out. They were doubling, they were scrambling a lot, but we should have thrown it in there more. And Nate was playing well. Khalil, like I said, between the two of them, we got 32 points. And one was a 3. The rest of them were, pretty close to the paint or free throws. So, I was a little disappointed. We could have thrown it in there a little bit more that first half. But again, I want the guys to be aggressive. We're looking for ways to score, and those guys did a pretty good job.
What's clicked for Nate? The last 2 games, he just looks like a different player than he's been in the year.
Well, I think part of it, is kind of like the Colorado game. He has responded. When Dante's been out, he's responded, and so it's good to see. Playing with a little confidence, a little air, that he kind of finished the season with. So no, I liked his effort. I thought he challenged shots inside, but again, I don't know how many rebounds he had at half, but I thought he set a tone both halves with his rebound. He had 6 the first half and 5 or 7 the second. So, did a great job on the boards.
See an example of why you want to play in these tournaments and get guys going for next season. You build that confidence up.
I want to play because that's why you get ready. You want to compete. We got a chance to Central Florida's a good team. Irvine had beat us. Now we get a chance to play Wisconsin. And for the people who came today, I really appreciate it. I know it's not convenient to come on a 4:30 on a Sunday afternoon, and we're not where we want to be. I understand all that, but really appreciate those people who did come today. And, we got a chance to play Wisconsin, on Tuesday night at home. We don't get Big Ten teams to come out here very often, and so, it'll be great to have them here. I think we play at 6 on Tuesday, and so, I hope the students will respond, the people respond. I think we're in finals this week with the quarter system, but it'll be a big game for us. Looking forward. I hope the guys are looking forward to it.
Dana, you said you want to, play in this tournament. You want to still compete. Did you get a sense that the guys did as well coming into the week? I mean, even with the depleted lineup, there was probably a chance they could have been like, well, this is it for us. But did you get a sense otherwise?
No, I'd been really disappointed if they didn't. It's an opportunity to play. And granted, I've said it before, everybody wants to play in the NCAA tournament, but if you don't, it's an opportunity to play. Everybody wants to play in the national championship football, how many teams qualify. But there's other bowl games. You still got to compete. You still got an opportunity to play. And I'd have been really disappointed if our guys wouldn't have wanted to play and wanted to compete at a high level. I hope that's not who we are. We want to compete. And the NIT has a proud tradition. I'm old. NIT was a heck of a tournament. We went to the Final Four when I was coaching at Kansas State. It was a great experience. Now they've moved it to Vegas. It's closer for us. But, I've played in the NIT a number of years. I've always had a great experience with my team. And, going to the Final Four, and that was in 1994. God, I hate to say that. It's almost 30 years ago, isn't it? But, it was a great experience, and it'd be a great experience if we get that opportunity, by beating Wisconsin. But it'll be a tough game. They're a proud program. They got a lot of tradition, and so it'll be a tough game on Tuesday night. But our guys, we're used to the one-day get ready. That's our conference, so we'll watch a lot of film tomorrow and hopefully be ready to go.
Is there status for Polly and Jermaine?
I don't know. They've been coming in 2-3 times a day for treatment, and hopefully. I was hoping maybe Wednesday, maybe give them another day, but it is Tuesday. If they can play, they will. If they can't, they can't.
What do you know about Wisconsin? Have you watched much of their games before today?
I watched part of their game this morning before our shoot around. But no, I don't know that much about them. I've caught a few Big Ten games, but they were early. So, no, to answer your question, don't know much about them. Played them a few years ago, but haven't played them recently. So, but like I said, they do a great job. They always compete, and we know we'll have our hands full, no doubt.